calling me again and again. And if someone is remembering you again frequently, it means वो आपको बहुत प्यार करते हैं. And for that, I feel highly honored and privileged for that. And that's why for the past so many years, I feel deeply connected to your prestigious institute. And when I talk to your students, I just feel like I'm talking to my responsible kids. So I hope I'm talking to the responsible kids. But this time, the meeting is happening in such a grim situation of corona and lockdown, curfew, and the daily painful deaths. और हम सब like it's an exam of life. That's why your exams of universities are getting postponed. Because or in this exam, what happens? The beauty of the paper is the question paper is out, and we are supposed to write our own answers. For what? To secure our seats, even for here or for the heaven. It is our answer which is going to give the response. Okay, so and this time the papers of the life are very unique, जो हमें कभी स्कूल में पढ़ाए नहीं गए हैं. The name of the papers are tolerance. हमारे आँख के सामने, हमारे घर वालों के सामने, बच्चों के लिए, बड़ों के लिए बहुत कुछ हो रहा है, but still we need to face everything with tolerance, patience, paper of perseverance. कुछ भी हो रहा है, हमारा जा रहा है, finances are not there, बहुत सारे के जॉब चले जा रहे हैं, किसी की जॉब जो ग्रेजुएट्स हैं उनके लग नहीं रहे, so everything is completely in critical situation, but still you need to move on. That is called perseverance. Deprivation. You have lost, all the students, your freedom, your liberty to talk, your liberty to of so many things. You are completely in a deprived state, but still you need to move on. A lot of limitations. If someone has having a lot of money, building property, charter plane, but we need to be very limited and confined to our place. This is the paper. Still remain courageous. We need to be courageous enough to face all these things silently. Forgiveness. Doctors are not able to provide everything to us. Hospitals are not able to accommodate the patients, right? But still, we are supposed to be forgiveful. We need to understand the other's point of view, what the others are thinking, feeling, and they are realizing about the life. And we need to accept the sudden loss of someone, and still we need to be very hopeful and optimist. So these are the papers, my dear friends. और इस पेपर के जो पास होने का क्राइटेरिया है, that is the maximum amount of pressure, but how much we are resilient internally, still focused, still determined. This is the criteria of passing the exam. और ये वाला जो एग्जाम हो रहा है इस बार, it is the global exam. हम लोग अकेले नहीं दे रहे, we all are giving the same paper daily. लेकिन this type of exam is not for the external growth, for materialistic gain. This paper is set for our soul power, our internal resilience, and the power to remain stable when nothing is in our favor. Right? So what is that soul power? What is that internal resilience जिसमें हमें पास होना है? Because this is the power used by Mahatma Gandhi, Vivekanand, Mother Teresa, Mahatma Buddha, Mahavir Swami. And these are the names जो उनके माँ बाप ने उनको नहीं दिए थे. They have earned all these names just by showing their internal resilience. And for the first time in our lifespan, collectively, God is giving us the opportunity. इसको हम opportunity बोलेंगे. To forget to rely on external resources, because all the external resources, चाहे आपके पास गाड़ी हो, बंगला हो, पैसा हो, लॉकर हो, फॉरेन में जमीन हो, फॉरेन में घर हो, whatever you possess, all these are external resources. ये कहीं काम नहीं आ रहे हैं, क्योंकि यही सब पाने के लिए कभी कभी कोई बोलते थे यार ये बंदा बड़ा काम का है, इससे दोस्ती रखो, ये बहुत मालदार है ना, बीच बीच में इसको फोन करते रहो. दिवाली पे गिफ्ट जरूर देना, इसकी बेटी की शादी में ना गोल्ड की चेन जरूर गिफ्ट करना, पार्टी में दारू पीना पड़ता है, बॉस है, प्रमोशन का टाइम है, इतना पैसा है कि मेरी औलाद भी ऐश करेगी, कार, बंगला, लैंड, फार्म हाउस, गोल्ड, मनी, चार्टर प्लेन, एवरीथिंग इज गेटिंग वर्थलेस, क्योंकि ये कोई भी चीज एक पेशेंट को ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर भी नहीं दिला पा रही इस समय। जब एक मरीज जाता है, 4 डेड बॉडीज हॉस्पिटल से नीचे आ रही हैं और आप सब देख रहे हैं सारी चीजों को। इतना सारा पैसा आपको कॉरिडोर में भी एक बेड नहीं दिला रहा। जो डॉक्टर्स अभी पेशेंट देख रहे हैं, ये दिस इज द टेबल ऑफ सीइंग द पेशेंट्स। तो यहाँ तक कि उनके कंसल्टिंग रूम में भी 4 to 5 बेड्स लगे हैं जिसमें ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर लगे हुए हैं पेशेंट्स के साथ। दिस इज द सिचुएशन। और दूसरा, जब फ्यूनरल हो रहा है तो उसमें कोई घर वाला भी शामिल नहीं है, पूरा का पूरा परिवार क्वारंटीन है, छोटा सा बच्चा है, तो अड़ोसी पड़ोसी भी घूर के देखते हैं कि मेरे पास मत आना। सो इट्स टू गुड कि हम सब ये देख पा रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम सुनते थे कि दिस इज द रियलिटी ऑफ लाइफ, लेकिन आज हम सब थ्रू द नेकेड आइज वी आर वॉचिंग एवरीथिंग। एंड इसलिए इट्स वेरी इजी टू डिसाइड कि हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम में व्हाट आर द लूप होल्स। हम बच्चों को क्या सिखाना, क्या पढ़ाना भूल गए थे। हम सिर्फ बोलते रहते थे अच्छे से पढ़ो, खूब कमाई करो, स्टेबल हो जाओ, कंपटीशन इज टू हाई, यू नीड टू वर्क हार्ड, बट व्हाट टू डू एंड व्हाट नॉट टू डू, हाउ टू डू एंड व्हाई टू डू ऑल these things, nobody has taught us. Nobody has taught us how to think at the time of deprivation, how to think when nobody is there to stand, nobody is there to give shoulder to you to cry. लेकिन ये सारी चीजें अब हम सीख रहे हैं, और इस बार वी आर लर्निंग कैसे अच्छे कर्म काम आते हैं, ऐसा काम नहीं आ रहा, कैसे गुड विशेस काम आ रही हैं इस समय, कैसे सेल्फलेस सर्विसेज काम आ रही हैं, एंड दिस इज द अर्निंग विच इज गोइंग टू क्रिएट अ लॉट ऑफ एक्सटर्नल ग्रोथ. सो दिस इज द टाइम, माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, टू अर्न, to take the lessons. और ये सारी चीजें स्टार्ट होती हैं with single thought. You need to start thinking about yourself with full of respect, honor and dignity. If you are thinking I'm idiot, I cannot do that, I am not able to clear the exam, I'm not able to go abroad, I'm not able to do certain tasks, it means we are abusing ourselves. And this is called internal resilience. Once you start thinking the best about yourself, कितना भी प्रेशर आ जाए, situations are completely against us, nobody is understanding your point of view, but still you need to have patience. Remind yourself all the time you are unstoppable. Remind yourself you are unshakable, and focus only on giving your best, whatever is available to you. And that's how collectively we can pass this exam. And then everything is really worthwhile. So before moving ahead, let me know about you guys. I want you just write down the answers in the chat box in form of yes or no. Are you having good time these days? Just put it in the chat box, yes or no. Put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box. Are you having good time? Everybody. Yes, everybody. Just put it in the chat box. Because today we are going to in the session which is very, very internal. And these are the ladders of success. Put it in the chat box. Yes, are you having good time? No. Yes, both Sophia, right? Second question. Are you taking all preventive measures while going outside of the house? Yes or no? Yes or no? All preventive measures. Mask. Must be double layer mask or this mask. Only 2 masks are allowed. No kapda wala mask. Okay? So mask and sanitizer and the distancing. Yes, everybody is taking the preventive measures. Perfect. Now the third question. apart from our online classes, have you engaged yourself in some kind of productive task? Apart from online classes, have you engaged yourself in some kind of productive task? Put it in the chat box, yes or no, yes or no. Productive task apart from your online classes. Yes or no? Yes, 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 Ashish, Bhavin, yes, very good. Harsh, very good. Yes, yes, Brijesh. Brijesh, you are not indulged in productive tasks. Yes, Sahil. Hmm? No, no, no. Perfect. Right. Now, again, listen the next. In this challenging time, listen it carefully. I need answer only in yes or no. In this challenging time, do your parents feel proud on you? Yes or no? It's very deep. Do your parents feel proud on you in this challenging time? Put in the chat box yes or no, yes or no, yes, yes, Vijaya, very good. Krishna, Sahil, yes, Yeshu, Vivek, perfect. Bhavik, yes, Kriti. Okay, Brijesh, absolutely yes. Sophia, Kiran, absolutely Rahul, Sakshi, fantastic, fantastic. Because this is the time, if you are useful, you're worthful for the family, then your parents will start, whether you are studying well or not, your parents will start feeling proud on you. And the last question I want in one statement, one sentence. What is your learning of life looking at the whole situation of corona and lockdown? Only one sentence. What is your learning of life? Just write down in the chat box. What is your learning? And this learning is the learning for life. Put it in the chat box. Yes, Vivek, believe in karma. Everybody. Because if we are not learning right now, it means the whole situation is not able to give you anything. Right? Give priority to needy, perfect Bansari. Anyway, no planning. Okay. What else works right? Everybody, live your life right now. Tomorrow, you don't know what will happen. Yes, Kiran. Who else? Next answer. You need to be positive no matter what comes to you. Show must go on. Yes, Hetvi. Very good. What else? Yeah, Sophia, earning is important for sure unless it doesn't cost you and your family. Yes, very good. Absolutely. What else? What else? My all responsibility as students to face challenges, find opportunity. Brijesh, very good. Rupali, money can't purchase everything. Protect the nature. Protect the nature. जब हमने ऑक्सीजन का ध्यान नहीं दिया, आज हमें ऑक्सीजन मिल नहीं रही है. Absolutely. And up now, let me tell you a real life story. Listen this very carefully. Yes, Vijaya. Live your life. Give priority to your health. Perfect. Right now, listen carefully. It's a real life story. There was a small boy of 6th standard, son of a rickshaw puller. खेलते खेलते वो अपने दोस्त के साथ he entered into a bungalow of a rich man and he started playing with his son. Suddenly, the rich boy's father entered into the scene और उन्होंने इसकी हालत देख के पूछा, what your father is doing? क्या करते हैं तुम्हारे पापा? तो he innocently told कि वो तो रिक्शा चलाते हैं. जैसे उसने ये आंसर दिया, he screamed out and just pushed him off the house with the warning कि खबरदार जो तुम मेरे बच्चे के साथ खेले और भूल के भी कभी इस घर में आए तो. And this boy, whose name was Govind Jaiswal, he became completely puzzled. And उसने घर में तो कुछ नहीं बोला, लेकिन उसने अपनी ही कम्युनिटी के जो थोड़े पढ़े लिखे समझदार थे, उनके पास गया और उनसे बोला कि इन्होंने मेरे साथ ऐसा बिहेव क्यों किया. तब उस बंदे ने बताया कि बिकॉज तुम्हारे फादर का तुम्हारा सोशल बैकग्राउंड है विच इज नॉट अप्रोप्रिएट, वो सही नहीं है, इसलिए उन्होंने शायद ऐसा किया. तो दिस लिटिल बॉय आस्क्ड, सो मैं अपना सोशल बैकग्राउंड कैसे चेंज कर सकता हूँ? सो उस बंदे ने बोला कि या तो तुम्हारे फादर उसके लिए कुछ करें, लेकिन यदि वो नहीं कर पाते तो तुम्हें ही कुछ ऐसा एस्टेब्लिश करना पड़ेगा अपने लिए जिसके आगे कुछ होता ही नहीं। सो दिस बॉय आस्क्ड कि विच सर्विस, कौन सा काम मैं ऐसा करूं इस देश में कि वो इतना ऊपर हो जिसके ऊपर कुछ भी नहीं होता। तब मजाक में इस बंदे ने बोल दिया कि वो है आईएएस ऑफिसर। यदि तूने आईएएस बन गया ना तो नथिंग इज बियॉन्ड दैट, उसके ऊपर तो कुछ है ही नहीं। That was the moment. Sixth standard boy, he decided to become IAS officer and he started studying. When the kids from SSC or HSC, they start planning to get entry into the engineering or medical or management studies, this boy has already decided to become an IAS officer. अब someone has asked during the interview कि ये तुम्हारे पास इतना मोटिवेशन कैसे आया, एंड फॉर सच अ लॉन्ग जर्नी 6th स्टैंडर्ड टू ग्रेजुएशन, हाउ कुड यू परसीवर, उसके पीछे लगे कैसे रहे, व्हाट वाज द मोटिवेटिंग फैक्टर? So he smiled and told, there was so many things which has motivated me. हम एक कमरे में रहते थे जिसमें 5 लोग थे, जहाँ पे खाना भी वही होता था, टीवी भी वही होती थी और हम सब सोते भी वहीं थे और पढ़ता भी मैं वहीं था। एंड उसके साथ जो हमारे नेबरहुड से इतना डिस्करेजमेंट मिलता था, टॉन्ट मिलता था। कुछ लोग तो मेरी सिस्टर को ये भी बोलते थे कि तू दूसरों के घर में जाके बर्तन क्यों साफ नहीं करती ताकि थोड़ा सा कमा ले। लोग मुझे टॉन्ट करते थे कि तू पढ़ाई तो कर रहा है, पढ़ के करेगा क्या, तेरे पापा एक रिक्शा चलाते, तू ज्यादा से ज्यादा 2 चलाएगा, एक किसी और से चलवा लेगा ना। तब किसी ने पूछा कि तुम्हें ये सब सुन के गुस्सा नहीं आता? तब इस बच्चे ने जवाब दिया कि मैं क्या कर सकता था, या तो गुस्से से उनको लड़ाई करता, कुछ बुरा भला बोलता और अपनी स्थिति को कमजोर कर लेता, या मैं उसी एनर्जी को बचा कर रखता और एग्जाम में लगा देता। सो मैंने तो दूसरा चुना। फिर किसी ने पूछा तुम्हारे पास इतना फाइनेंशियल क्रंच था, पैसे का प्रॉब्लम था, सो तुमने मैनेज कैसे किया? तब उस बच्चे ने बताया कि मेरे पापा की छोटी सी जमीन थी गांव में, उसको उन्होंने बेच दिया था। मेरी सिस्टर, मेरी 2 बहनें जिनको 100% भरोसा था कि मेरे भाई का सिलेक्शन होगा ही, उन्होंने अपने ससुराल वालों से लड़ा और मुझे पैसे दिए पढ़ने के लिए। और यहाँ तक कि जब मैं दिल्ली में था और कोचिंग करता था, पढ़ाई करता था, मेरे पास इतने पैसे नहीं होते थे कि 4 रुपए की चाय में दिन में 2 बार पीऊं, तो मैं एक ही बार पीता था। और जो टिफिन आता था मेरा, 1 पाइन का टिफिन आता था जिसको मैं 2 टाइम में खाता था, आधा सुबह खाता था, आधा शाम को खाता था। मैं कमजोर तो हो गया था ऐसी लाइफ से, लेकिन शरीर से कमजोर हुआ, लेकिन ये सारी परिस्थितियों ने मेरी आत्मा को इतना मजबूत बना दिया कि हर बार जब मैं ये करता था तो मेरा डिटर्मिनेशन और ज्यादा स्ट्रांग होता था। यहाँ तक कि मेरी सिस्टर का जब मेरा इंटरव्यू था और मेरे पास टाई और जूते नहीं थे पहनने के लिए, और मेरी सिस्टर की उस समय डिलीवरी होने वाली थी और उसने पैसे बचा के रखे थे उसके लिए, उसने वो पैसे भी मुझे दे दिए। तो अब मुझे बताओ कि क्या मैं मोटिवेटेड नहीं होता? तब उससे पूछा गया कि अच्छा ये बताओ कि आपने हिस्ट्री सब्जेक्ट ही क्यों लिया? अरे मुझे हिस्ट्री की किसी ने सेकेंड हैंड बुक्स दे दिया था तो मैंने हिस्ट्री पढ़ा, मुझे साइंस देते तो मैं साइंस पढ़ता, मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ता है क्या सब्जेक्ट पढ़ना था, मुझे तो आईएएस बनना ही था ना, राइट? अब उसने ये भी बताया कि जब उसकी पढ़ाई चल रही थी, सो उसके फादर को पैर में सेप्टिक हो गया तो वो रिक्शा नहीं चला पाते थे, तो अब उन्होंने रिक्शा रिपेयरिंग करना शुरू कर दिया। तो घर से वो रिपेयरिंग शॉप तक पहुंचने के लिए जब वो चल नहीं पाते थे तो वो क्रॉल करके जाते थे 600 मीटर, जिसको मैं देखता था। और उसके बाद मेरे इंटरव्यू के जस्ट पहले 15 दिन तक मेरे पापा रोटी को पानी में डाल के खाते थे। अब ये सारी जो सिचुएशंस थी, इसने मुझे ट्रिमेंडस पावर दिया कि मैं आईएएस फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में बन पाया। और हिंदी मीडियम में मेरे स्कोर हाईएस्ट रहे हैं, जो रिकॉर्ड है 70 स्कोर रहा है। और जब इंटरव्यू हो गया तो उसकी जो एक पैनलिस्ट थी, उन्होंने बाद में पूछा मुझसे कि सपोज यदि तुम ये इंटरव्यू क्लियर नहीं कर पाते तो तुम क्या करते हो? So this boy has asked the lady कि जब आप कार चलाती हैं, ड्राइव करती हैं, तो क्या आप हॉस्पिटल के नंबर्स लेके बैठती हैं कि यदि मेरा एक्सीडेंट हो जाएगा तो मैं इस हॉस्पिटल में जाऊंगी या इस हॉस्पिटल में जाऊंगी? बिल्कुल उसी तरह से मैं कभी सोच ही नहीं सकता कि मैं एग्जाम क्लियर नहीं कर पाऊंगा. And the last statement of this boy, this गोविंद जायसवाल, अभाव का प्रभाव ही है जिसकी वजह से मैं फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में आईएएस पास कर पाया और जो सोचा वो पाया. अब मुझे बताओ, ऐसे बच्चों का ब्रेन कैसे वायर्ड है? They are totally deprived, but their brain is wired in such a way कि कितने सारे बच्चे. When I just heard this interview, then I started scrolling कि what about others? Then I was just puzzled and surprised कि एक बच्चा जो IPS इंडिया का यंगेस्ट IPS बना है, उसकी माँ घर में रोटियां बनाती थी और उस पैसे से ही इसने पढ़ाई किया. एक बच्चा जो एक बच्ची किसान की बेटी है, तपस्या परिहार, वो भी आईएएस हो गई. आईआईटी के जो टॉपर्स हैं, एक जो है नारियल पानी बेचने वाले का बच्चा, एक माली का बच्चा, एक जिसके पिताजी अंडा बेच के पैसे कमाते थे. अब यू टेल मी कि व्हाट इज कॉमन इन ऑल दीज यंगस्टर्स एंड हाउ दे कुड क्रॉस ऑल ऑड्स. कैसे वो क्रॉस कर पाए? राइट इट इन द चैट बॉक्स. Whatever is your understanding with this story. What is the common in all these youngsters? Yes, right. Honesty speaking, every development begins. Yes, write down. Self-motivation, situation, Rupali. Yes, Richa. Who else? What is the common in all these youngsters? उनके brain का wiring कैसा है? What is their attitude? What is the belief? Continuity and self-motivation. Bansuri, very good. What else? Yes, what else? Put it in the chat. Situation faced in life. Sophia, right? Perfect. What else? Commitment with yourself to achieve goal. Farah, beautiful. Shubham, never give up. Very good. What else? Let's come up with the answer. Yes. What else? What is happening in their mind? Doing something for family. Sophia, very good. Anything else? Put it in the chat box. One last statement. Anything else? Raj, Bhavin. Yes. Who else? Shweta. Give the answer. Yes, positive, Radhika, positive attitude. Okay, perfect. So now let me share something to you. Perseverance, Sophia, very good. Let me share something to you. One sec. Determination. I'll just share you the screen so that you will come to know everything is possible. One sec. One sec. Present your yes. Now, are you able to see? Can anybody unmute yourself and speak out so that I can, because I'm not able to see anyone.
No, ma'am.
Screen is not visible. One sec. This is the एक मिनट इसको प्रेजेंट करना है. So this is present now, no? Then
click करो उसमें स्क्रीन पे.
This ना?
Share.
No, this is stop sharing.
You will click
Achha, okay, right. Okay. One second.
Half a minute.
This is Now, is it visible? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, perfect. So now see, this is the way how their brain is wired, right? What happens in our school or in our college studies? What is happening? because we are always focusing on the last category, the environment. You need to go to the very good college, very good school, good friends, everything. The environment should be so conducive to your studies. Then we all the time teaching to our students how to behave, how to say, what is the mannerism, what is the etiquette. We are completely focused on the action part, right? But first the three parts are remaining untouched. So what is happening with these type of kids? Number one, before starting anything, identity. You need to identify yourself with someone. Actually, you give identity to yourself. Who are you? You have seen the story of Govind Jaiswal. He has given the identity only IAS officer and nothing else. This is the identity he has given while he was in the 6th standard. Once the identity is set, immediately you will start getting the purpose why to do that. This is the second phase. Why to work hard, why to focus, why to delete all the distractions, why to work only for one thing only, because I got the purpose. Because identity always goes with the purpose, and when the purpose is so clear, you start believing on yourself, you start getting the values for yourself, and you will set very clear the standards what I'm supposed to do. This is the why you are going to get the answer. You are self motivated when you are identifying yourself with something. Okay, now when the belief is there, it is so automatic. Your capabilities are getting increased. It's so automatic. Suppose you have given you the identity. You are an athlete. This is the identity. I am a very good athlete. So the athlete what could be the belief? The belief should be, it's only two things. I'm physically fit, and I am taking the nutritious food only, and I believe that yes, I can do any race. I can win any race. This is the belief, and this is the value. And value for health, value for nutrition, value for diet, everything will start immediately happening. Right now, the third phase, once you start believing that, capabilities are automatically. How capabilities? How to perform the task, how to do the practice, how to behave, how the mannerism, how the etiquettes of an athlete, right? And the next part is your behavior, your action is automatic. How the athlete लंबा देर तक सोता नहीं रहेगा. Morning practice, yes. Evening practice, yes. All the time smart. Body posture, vigilance, alertness, pick up, grasping, everything. It is automatic. The behavior, the action part will be triggered. And that's how he will start finding his type of people, his type of friend, his type of fields. That's how the person is going to create the complete environment. This is how it works. Until and unless you are not identifying yourself as a person, as an entrepreneur, as an actor, as a very good salesperson, as a CEO of the company, if you are not giving the identity, it is not possible. You are working hard, then you are seeing one day whether it is possible or not, corporate will give me the opportunity or not. It is never ever possible. First, you need to give the identity, right? So the next, I just like to show you one video. You just watch this video. GPS. This is the boy. He's the youngest IPS officer, right? You just need to listen his talk.
क्लियर किया क्लास 1 गुजरात में रैंक 34 था. यूपीएससी क्लियर किया रैंक 570 आईपीएस, बिकमिंग द यंगेस्ट आईपीएस ऑफ गुजरात at such a early age. And then people come to you and बोलते हैं आप बहुत नसीबदार हैं, you're very lucky. I tell them in reverse, luck favors the brave. कोई अपना लक साथ में लेके नहीं आता, वो बनाना पड़ता है. अगर आपके पास रिस्क लेने का एटीट्यूड है, सी मैं गुजराती हूं एंड वी नो द बिजनेस, एंड बिजनेस का एक ही फंडा है, हायर द रिस्क, हायर द प्रॉफिट. सो अगर 8:30 को आपका एक्सीडेंट होता है और 9 o'clock आप मेंस की एग्जाम देने जा सकते हैं, इंटरव्यू से पहले 1 महीने तक आप हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड है और उससे 1 वीक पहले आप दिल्ली जाके उसकी प्रिपरेशन कर सकते हैं, तो लक हैज टू कम विथ यू। उसको आना पड़ेगा और आपको आईपीएस बनाना पड़ेगा। लोग बोलते हैं कि एक्सीडेंट के बाद आप जाके आए एंड ऑल, तो द सिंपल था कि मैं एग्जाम के लिए निकला, मेंस मेरा था, सुबह GS3 का पेपर था, 8:30 को मेरा स्कूटी स्लिप हो गया, मेरा लिगामेंट इंजरी हो गया, लेफ्ट हैंड में इंजरी था, सीट से ब्लीडिंग हो रहा था। लेकिन मेरे पास 2 ऑप्शन थे। मैं खड़ा हुआ, मैंने देखा, ओके माय राइट हैंड इज सेफ, एंड आई डिसाइडेड आई गो टू द एग्जाम हॉल एंड राइट द एग्जाम। मेरे पास 2 ही ऑप्शन थे, या तो मैं वहां से उठ के रोने लगूं, यार मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों हुआ, मेरा एक्सीडेंट हो गया, मेरा मेंस खराब हो गया, और हॉस्पिटल जाऊं, या दूसरा ऑप्शन था कि मैं देखूं कि मैं 3 घंटे और सरवाइव कर सकता हूं। हाँ, कर सकता हूं। मैं मेंस के लिए एग्जाम हॉल में गया। ये जितने भी फोटोग्राफ्स लगे हैं, सर ने जैसे बताया कि जितने भी इंसान सक्सेसफुल हुए, अगर आप उसकी लाइफ स्टोरी देखेंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं एक मोमेंट आता है जहां पे वो इंसान की जो स्ट्रगल है वो पीक पे हो जाते हैं। वो इस मोमेंट पे आपको डिसाइड करना है कि आपको वहां से यू टर्न लेना है या आपको वहां से आगे निकलना है। इन सब लोगों ने डिसाइड किया कि उनको वहां से आगे निकलना है, एंड दैट इज द फंडा ऑफ लाइफ। सक्सेस उन्हीं को मिलता है जो इस स्ट्रगल वाले मोमेंट से आगे निकलने की सोचते हैं। जब भी आपको लगे कि आपके सिर पे बहुत मुसीबत है, जब भी आपको लगे कि आप हर तरह से गिर चुके हैं, जब भी आपको लगे कि आपके पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, तब एक चीज आप अपने दिमाग में लाइएगा कि यही मोमेंट है जहां से आपकी तकदीर बदलने वाली है। क्योंकि डायमंड जो होता है वो जितना ज्यादा घिसता है उतनी ज्यादा उसकी वैल्यू होती है। सोना जो होता है वो जितना ज्यादा तपता है उतनी उसकी वैल्यू होती है। अगर आप जिंदगी में तप रहे हैं, अगर आप जिंदगी में घिस रहे हैं, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि आप हर तरह से मुसीबतों में गिरे हुए हैं, तभी आपकी जो वैल्यू है वो बढ़ने वाली है। और यही मेरा एटीट्यूड रहा है। लोग बोलते हैं कि तुम्हारी फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन ठीक नहीं थी, पापा इलेक्ट्रिशियन थे, मम्मी हाउसवाइफ थी, डायमंड के कारखाने में काम करती थी, उसके बाद उन्होंने मैरिज में रोटियां बनाने का काम किया और उस तरह से मैं पढ़ा। लेकिन जब मुझे पूछा जाता है कि ऐसी कौन सी चीज है आपकी लाइफ में जो आप बदलना चाहते हो, आई सेड नथिंग। क्योंकि अगर वो चीजें नहीं होती मेरी लाइफ में तो शायद आज आपके सामने मैं नहीं होता। मैंने GPSC क्लियर किया क्लास 1 गुजरात में।
Now see, this is the youngest IPS officer. So what is happening? While we are looking at the ladder, the first was identity, how to create your identity, because what I am, this is the first thing you are supposed to give, because we have seen in the story of Govind, was the IAS officer. Because of his social background, that was the social identity of the parents जो आपको society में मिली है, because of your caste, your community and your family background. You cannot do anything about that, right? Second identity we always get, that is the biological identity, that is male or female or color or hair or whatever your texture is there. You cannot do much about it. But there is one identity, it is completely 100% dependent on you, and that is your self-identity. You will decide who am I, what I am, and that identity, if you have given to yourself, nobody can change it. That is the first. The identity should be given to yourself, then the second thing comes out. If you are an athlete, if you are an IAS, if you are the entrepreneur, if you are the psychologist, if you are the doctor, if you are the engineer, so what are your beliefs and values? Because a belief of carpenter will be different. A belief or value of doctor will be totally different. Belief and value of teacher is very different. Belief and value of entrepreneur will be very different. So once you give the identity to yourself, immediately you will start checking on your belief and your value system. If the second thing is there, then the third ladder is there. what I am capable of. Once you start getting the belief, capabilities automatically will get triggered because you believe on yourself. How does it happen scientifically? I'll tell you later on. But once you start believing on yourself 100%, your capabilities will automatically get triggered, right? And the fourth letter is your behavior. Once you start feeling very much capable of, it's automatic. Your behavior, your action will go towards it. Go towards it. This is the ABCD. Who am I? What does I believe? Am I capable of what I do? And that's how the last letter, it is called an environment. With whom, what are my friends, which is the place I'm going to settle. So this environment you are going to create about yourself, not anyone else. So these are the ABCDE of neurological level. हमारा brain कैसे काम करता है. So I'll just tell you about the scientific ways. This is, just remember, ABCDE. First, identity. Second, belief. Third, you are capable of, completely capable of. Fourth, you start taking the action. And fifth, you are going to create the environment for yourself. Identity means what happens? Why you give identity to yourself as a successful or the meritorious. Suppose one statement, you all are students. I'm a meritorious student. This is my identity. So while you give your statement, your comment, your tagline to yourself, I'm unstoppable, immediately the immune system and endocrine system, this is the complete nervous system as a whole, will start taking the functions. And what sort of functions? It will start getting aware, alert, and vigilant for all the meaningful things which is relevant to my identity. That is called reticular activating system, right? Only with giving the identity, until and unless you are just not giving the identity, you are just working hard, and that clear goal, the clear vision is not there. So what is going to happen? Sometimes you will do, sometimes you will get dragged. So let me tell you about the Stephen Hawking. You all must be aware about it. This is the scientist. इस दुनिया का इस समय का सबसे बड़ा साइंटिस्ट था जिसकी कुछ सालों पहले डेथ हुई है, राइट? अब ये जब while he was 21 years old, he was getting the autoimmune disease, जिसमें slowly उसकी पूरी body dysmorphic होने वाली थी, right? And डॉक्टर ने कहा कि at the max से 2 साल जी सकता, उसके आगे तो जी ही नहीं सकता. This was the statement. And एक डॉक्टर ने 8 doctors were given the same report. And this boy, उसके बाद he has done PhD, उसके बाद उसने शादी किया, फिर उसके बाद 4 बच्चे हो गए, और उसने which theory, dark, I don't remember the name, उनकी जो theory है black, I don't remember the name. So he has developed the theory, और इस दुनिया का वो सबसे बड़ा scientist, right, जिसकी अभी कुछ दिनों पहले death हुई. अब ये कैसे हुई? Because he has given his the identity to him, identity, and the whole nervous system has started working for him, and he started become vigilant for all the meaningful things. So this is the first letter, top level. You need to give identity to yourself, then your nervous system is going to support you. Now the second is your belief and value. While the area of limbic system in your brain, this is the autonomic, where no language is there. It's only about the emotional cues, and it is happening all the unconscious responses, right? जैसे heart rate चल रहा है, your pupil dilation होता है. All these things, belief and value, involve your limbic system, and you are completely aroused in the response to emotional cues. You feel like doing the things. You enjoy whatever you feel like enjoying, and whatever your goal is there, करने का दिल करता है, करने की feeling होती है. You are emotionally triggered if you see something according to it, right? So this is unconscious response. ये belief और value से आता है. Now the third one, how the capability is triggered. When the identity is designed, when the belief and values means your limbic system and autonomic control system is activated, Now the third part is again automatic, but this is semi-conscious, means your cortical system is getting ready, where you start receiving all the sensory inputs, और जिसके तरफ से क्या होता है, you change in your body language or vigilance. मतलब suppose if you have given that, I'm just giving the same example. If you have decided your identity as an athlete, so your cortical system will start working for that, and your body posture will be changed, your vigilance will be changed, your eye movement will be changed, and it is going to happen semi-conscious action. So that's how capabilities are triggered if you give the identity to yourself. Then what is the next letter? Your action, your behavior. Now the third part, your motor system, means your all the central and peripheral structure will start taking the action, your muscle movement. Now someone is telling 4 o'clock in the morning, you are supposed to come to the ground for practice, and this person is completely ready 3 o'clock to reach to the 4 o'clock in the ground, right? So this is the motor system, muscle movement will start taking place. And that's how the complete environment, means your peripheral nervous system will start responding to the environment. It means someone is related to your goal, your vision and mission. You will start getting connected to these people. And that's how our GPS of internal resources work. We are all the time looking for the resource, which is external GPS in mobile. But this is how our brain, our body, our motivation, our behavior, our environment, and our belief system works, right? So for the last 1 year, all the educators are analyzing during the lockdown time, what is missing in our education system. In younger generation, they are not able to focus on studies, they are not very much keen about the career orientation, the resilience is not there, frustration is too high, anger outburst is too much, they're not able to take the decisions, and they are not able to tolerate others. So what is lacking? You are not giving identity to yourself, right? And one more video I would like to share.
नहीं की थी यूपीएससी के लिए, इंटरव्यू के लिए, and again I scored good marks in interview because यूपीएससी सिर्फ आपका नॉलेज चेक नहीं करता. Make it very clear in your mind. जैसे सर ने बोला, it's a game of wisdom. आपको पहले ऑफिसर बनना पड़ेगा यहां से. यूपीएससी का काम तो सिर्फ थप्पा लगाना है कि हाँ ये ऑफिसर बन गया. जितने भी आईएएस आईपीएस ऑफिसर्स को आप मिलोगे, यू विल रियलाइज दिस थिंग कि ऑफिसर वाली क्वालिटीज इसमें पहले से है. नहीं की थी यूपीएससी के लिए, इंटरव्यू के लिए.
Right, so this is how it works. You are supposed to give identity to yourself. Then only we are able to do something, and not only something, but too much. And today, we are standing in front of, उसको बोलते हैं ना दोराहा, हम वहां पर खड़े हैं. And COVID and lockdown and curfew, all these are teaching us so many things. But at this moment, give identity to yourself, give what person you are. People cannot give you identity. People cannot give you any kind of thing. If you have decided what you are supposed to be, they are just the helpful resources. But the real resource is only within. And we, in the form of human being, we are not here to survive. और जो लोग सोचते हैं मेरा घर होगा, मेरा बंगला होगा, मेरी गाड़ी होगी और मैं अच्छे से जीऊंगा, this is the survival instinct. We as a human being, we are here to serve. और जो करेगा वो पाएगा, और जो सोएगा वो खोएगा. So with this message, my suggestion, we need to start from somewhere. और कहाँ से करेंगे? At least we need to think about ourselves. At least we need to think for ourselves with full of dignity, full of respect, and give honor to yourself and think to the highest, the ultimate what you can imagine about yourself. You give identity to that, right? और कहाँ से करेंगे? How can we make it so easy? if we are doing meditation. I'm telling you, meditation is the nutrition of mind. And my dear student, this time you have ample amount of time. यदि इस समय you are giving yourself some time to meditation, means you learn how to think about yourself. You learn how to think in a biggest parameter about yourself. You are the best judge for yourself. And meditation means there is only one single statement is enough to start with meditation, because in meditation you learn when God says, my dear child, always remember, you are the powerful child of the supreme powerful entity. You cannot imagine, even in dream, about your defeat, because you're my child. If someone is telling us like this, so we need to get in touch with this type of person. We need to learn about that, and we need to empower ourselves with all the powerful thoughts and give the best identity to ourselves. And that's how we can get the whole journey very pleasurable, happy, and full of contentment. And that's what my message to you. We have seen so many challenges. We are watching it, and we are watching these people also who have crossed these challenges, and they are very successful people, right? So that's the today's message for all my dear students. So thank you so much, and thank you so much, Nupur ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, Nupur ma'am. So
Ma'am, I was so lost in whatever you were telling, and really felt like you told that to be successful in everyone's life, there comes a point where you have to either you take a U-turn or you move ahead. So I think nature has taken us to that point from where we have to gather our whole courage and to move ahead. It was very motivating session, ma'am.
thank you,
And
ma'am.
very
Thank you
good.
so much.
Totally lost in it.
Thank you.
And I think that student will gain advantage of your whatever you told, that belief system and the triangle you showed, and
Mhm.
A, B, C, D, E. They will understand that psychology of human body also, and will try to associate it. I think students also enjoy, and they will definitely learn from it.
Thank you. Thank you so
So-
much for giving me the opportunity, ma'am, to interact with your students.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, same
Thank-
here, and we will look forward for more such opportunities, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a
Yeah.
lot, and all the
Yeah.
best for my dear students, and take care. Take care, and be
Thank
happy.
you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Anyone, if wants to ask any kind of question or something like that, you can ask, ma'am.
Ma'am, I want to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sophia Khan this side.
Yeah, Sophia.
Yeah. So, ma'am, I was thinking of, right now I'm a teacher at Lumen Education, and I was thinking of having a psychology degree with B.Ed, right? So, what do you think about it?
You are this economics teacher, no?
Me? No.
So, right now, what are you doing?
I'm a student in Roffel as well as teacher at Lumen's School.
Okay. Acha, at Human School also. Acha, you are working simultaneously. So psychology is too good if you are interested in. It's too good. It's too good as a subject, too good as a profession, and it's very good to improve our personality. And it's very, very good field of profession where you can empower so many lives. So I can suggest that you should opt if you are interested in. Yeah.
I'm very much.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you so much.
Any other? Yeah. Welcome, beta. Welcome. Yeah. Any other question?
I request all the participants to please come forward and ask any question for your queries and get answered by ma'am.
Right, because today's topic was very important, because until and unless we are not giving identity to ourselves, we are just working hard, but we cannot get the results whatever we desire. Right? So because today's session was full of implementation, it was very practical, and that's how we can be actually the great person. Right. Any other?
I think they don't have any question, ma'am. And in case they will be having any doubt, I'll be getting back to you.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you so much, ma'am, once again. And with this note, on this note, we will be ending the meeting, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am, there is one question from, can we generate antibiotics in our body or something like that? Antibodies.
Antibiotics.
Yeah, okay.
For this antibiotic and biology type of things, I'm not the appropriate person to ask, right? So for that, I'm not very competent enough to give the answer about the antibiotics, because I know that much only. We are taking the antibiotics when somewhere we are getting injury, right? And some healing is needed, then only we are taking the antibiotics. But what is happening in our body inside, I don't know about that. Right? Sorry for that. Right. Anything else?
Okay, ma'am. Then thank you so much.
Okay.
And we'll meet again for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And take
Okay.
care. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Okay, students. Good day ahead. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.